Hi, this is Charlie Weiser coming at you, and we are getting ready to have some fun. What I'm actually going to do in this series, this free series here, is I'm going to teach you how to play the piano, and we are going to start all the way at the very beginning, from learning the names of the notes on the piano until we actually get to the point where we're playing some nice songs. And we'll cover a bunch of ground. We'll cover the notes. We'll learn about half steps and whole steps, different combinations, major scales. We'll learn about chords and how to form them. We'll learn about intervals. And that way you will be caught up on the speed. And what I'll do along the way, too, is I will actually give you the names of some of the programs that you can take when you get to the level in this free series, that you can take some of my paid programs that will expand and offer you some really exciting material. So anyway, on that note, let's go ahead and get started. First thing we need to do is we need to learn the notes on the piano. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to break our keyboard into black keys and white keys. So we'll go back to square 0. So you see you have white keys like these, and you have black keys. Now let's take a look at the black keys. What you'll notice is that you have sets of 2 black keys that are grouped together like this, and then you have sets of 3 black keys that are grouped together like this. Okay, so 2, 3, 2. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to start at the lowest end of your piano or keyboard, whatever you're using, and play sets of 2 black keys like this. And you can play all the sets. Like, I'll go off the screen a little bit, but that's still a set of 2 black keys that's higher. So play that a couple of times. Then after you finish that, let's go and learn the sets of 3 black keys like these here. We've got 3 black keys that are grouped together. This is a set here, and here's another set here. And like I said, you can play. I'm limited by the view on my camera here, but at home you can just play all of them that you see on your piano or keyboard. So now let's do this. Let's go back to our set of 2 black keys. I'm going to go to the one that's practically in the middle of the keyboard, and right here, this note that's exactly or immediately to the left, that set of 2 black keys right there, that's the note C. And this particular C right here is middle C on your piano. And a lot of songs, especially easy songs that you're starting off, you'll use this note right here. So middle C is right at the beginning of the 2 black keys, D is in the middle, and E is in at the end. So for every set of 2 black keys you have, the white keys right by them are C, D, and E. So here's what I want you to do now. Let's start at the low end of your keyboard or piano and play all the sets of C's, D's, and E's that you see. And then I want you to say each note aloud like this. So C, D, E, C, D, E, C, D, E, C, D, E. And then I'm out of the view of the camera, but that's still a C, D, and E because it's by the set of 2 black keys. If I go even higher than that, still C, D, and E. So anyway, those are the notes C, D, and E. After that, let's go to the set of 3 black keys. By the set of 3 black keys, we have the notes F, G, A, B. So if you can spell F-gab, F, G, A, B, then you know the notes that are by the set of 3. So 3 black keys, F at the beginning, G, A, B. So now what I'm going to do is the same drill. I'm going to start down here and play all the F, G, A, B's that I see, and then I'll say each letter aloud. And that's a good idea because that way to help you learn the notes a little bit better and faster. So F, G, A, B. Then up here, F, G, A, B. F, G, A, B. F, G, A, B. And if you want to keep going, you can. So you see it has the same sound. So by the set of 2 black keys, we have C, D, E. By the set of 3, we have F, G, A, B. Now here's one of the interesting things. You can think of it like that, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, or perhaps an easier way to think of it is think of the alphabet. All of those notes that I went through, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, they actually make up part of the musical alphabet, which is the first 7 letters. And our letters are A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and then it starts all over again. Let me show you what I mean. You remember F, G, A, B was by the set of 3, right? So if I go to the A right here, and I go up, then I got B. Now I'm by the set of 2 black keys, so I got C, D, E, by the set of 3, F, G. So my notes actually are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And that's the musical alphabet. And if you want, you can start at the bottom of your keyboard, find the lowest A, and play the musical alphabet all the way up. I'll give you an example of that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick this A right here. This one's within the view of the camera. So I got a set of 3 black keys right here. This is F, G, and A. So I'm going to start with this A. So I got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it starts all over again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Starts all over. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it keeps going. So if you want to, you can practice the musical alphabet, but the most important thing is that you remember by the set of 2 black keys, we have C, D, E, and by the set of 3 black keys, we have F, G, A, and B. So practice those until you get familiar with the notes. And what I'm going to get into next is I'm going to get into half steps and whole steps and doing different combinations, because these are going to be extremely important when we start to deal with chords, and especially when you're dealing with some of the advanced chords like the 13th chords, the 9th chords, and some of the fancy jazz chords, like if you have a 9th chord with a sharp 11, things like that. You're going to need to be really familiar with half steps and whole steps. So that's where we're going to go next. So anyway, go ahead and review this lesson here, get caught up on your notes, and in the next session we will learn about half steps and whole steps. So thanks again for watching,